Okay, so first project.
First project was the One Squad, Volume 1 presents. What was it? Damn. My mind really just drew it back. One Squad presents. No. It's not. Volume 1. One Squad was a conglomerate idea I came up with. Just music, like an entity, convinced of song makers and artists, of course. But I don't know. We just named that project that. It really just was a reason to name a compilation project, because it's not just me on here. It's just me working with a lot of the people that we always work with in the studio, besides myself and T. Lee. I got Keezy, Bizzleby, the HBs, G, our Wealthy Morning family. They've been down since we've been recording in the regular studio.
Yeah. Giovanni.
Gio.
And then your cousins was on there.
Yeah, I was gonna get into them to dive into them, but I guess we can just go straight to Papa, and then with Dr. JD.
A whole nother group.
Yeah.
And that was UFO, right?
Yeah, that was their song. Hillside.
Then you did I know you did the hook for that.
Yeah.
You was in the garage with them, and they couldn't find the hook. They couldn't get the hook right.
I don't even know what it was. It was Christmas, I think.
Yeah, and they couldn't get the hook right.
Yeah,
then I know.
And
you couldn't get it. I mean, I just know. I remember you said you went back there and they were struggling on the hook. Then I believe it was like less than 5 minutes. Probably like 5 minutes. All of a sudden, the hook came to UFO.
Right. That sounded about right.
Yeah, that was influenced by Snoop though. A part of that, the beginning of that was some old Snoop. At least that's where I got it from. If I'm not mistaken, I think that may have did that little rhyme, little pattern.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the first 4 bars of that. But yeah, that was their song on there. Bizzle had a song by himself. Keezy had some songs by himself. I think I put a song on there, and then their first crew put a song on there. No, we put 2 or 3 songs on there.
Mm-hmm.
John got songs on there. Me and John got songs on there together.
It was really like
a
for that stretch.
Just all being in the studio.
Everybody was in there.
For a stretch, it was whoever was there.
Yeah.
Like, everybody would get the call, and then it was like who would show up, and then out of who showed up, who would write something, and then whoever wrote something, who liked their shit. It was just like a process of elimination.
Right.
And then songs came out of it like led by his direction.
Right.
And that was pretty much how the studio session was
I
running.
can't leave 89 out. He produced 85% of that. Shout out to LDB. He was also on there. And who else was on there? My bad. My mind just drawing a blank.
That was like a.
Oh, Papa did they song. Papa Smurf.
Oh yeah, the UFO track. He did produce
Papa.
it. Now, for the EPs, you have first quarter EP, second quarter EP. Of course, you're gonna release. I think you posted on Instagram. You had the due dates of all of the EPs that's coming out.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have did that.
Are we on time for
Nah.
all the EPs or no?
Third quarter looking like mid third quarter. My plan. I think my plan for that was for the first week of October. Dude, I don't even know the post. I think I took it down.
No, you took it down.
I didn't.
You probably did. You took it down.
Oh,
you took it down.
I probably just put the names up, just when. But Nah, it'll be like late October, early November. It's just doing the last one. So I just took a vacation.
Second quarter was trending.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, second quarter was trending because I remember when it first came out. Of course, I downloaded it. Then it was like a couple weeks. I went to new releases, and it's when Drake just put out Scorpion. Then at the bottom of Scorpion, it was second quarter EP, and I was like, "What the heck?" That was crazy. So
I don't know how that works.
yeah, I don't.
I don't know, because I don't even think I got it up on my phone like that. But, yeah, that was crazy to see. Somebody else showed me that. I don't remember where it was, but, I mean, it was dope. I mean, I definitely can say it made me want to stay consistent with what I was doing right now. We're just going to see how long the game lasts.
Right. After the EPs,
we got at least 4 quarters. We got at least 4.
That's what I say. After the EPs, are we getting? But after the 4 quarters, are we getting the album, or is it just like we just sticking with the EPs?
I don't know. We can see how long the game lasts.
I got you.
Sometimes it's overtime. Sometimes it's double overtime.
I was about to ask that too. Like, was it overtime?
It's just game time. Like, I don't know.
Actually, the progression was great. I ain't even gonna lie. The progression is great from all the first quarter, second quarter EP. I seen growth within every one of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what really works. And of course, we gotta do some visuals. I've been lazy with that, but I got some ideas now. So I think I just didn't want to do the same old. That is the same, right? The same old. Yeah, I didn't want to do the same old. So.
Okay, so Johnny, you have a kid. Snax, you have 2 daughters as well. How does being a father affect what you guys trying to do? Like grow as a brand, as Dead Fresh Crew clothing and music wise?
For me, I mean, it added extra responsibility.
Right.
Because like it always felt prior to having a kid, it always felt like I already had a kid, like growing a brand and stuff.
Right.
So I already felt like the sacrifice it took, but it was like I don't know, it wasn't an actual human, so it like that was like a different, like when I had my daughter, it was like, oh, she's like actually human. So it's like that was like, it was something that took constant, attention and love, just like in the same thing growing a brand.
Right.
So it just added more responsibility, like you had to a lot of different times. Like I couldn't just go to sleep and not worry about nothing, feed myself, or not worry about just me eating.
Right.
You know what I had to worry about
thing.
a whole another person eating, or just being okay and different stuff, or being able to go to Portugal and just be there with just no money, sleeping potentially on the street and stuff like that. Like now with a kid, it's like certain things that you just got to think different about it,
Right, yeah.
That was really a crazy thing for me to do. So to think of doing that now with her, it would just be like, I wouldn't want to risk that. So it just make you think different.
It's not just about you. You have a whole other person to look out for.
And then you just got to budget different too. So it's like you still chasing a dream, and you got to find a way to sustain yourself and maintain, your responsibilities. So take care of school and all that stuff, but also find time to still have energy and stay awake and follow your dream, and not let that go to the wayside and find yourself just stuck at a desk job or whatever you put yourself to do for that moment to get by, not finding yourself getting stuck there, or whatever things can happen, putting yourself in debt, or just whatever things happen to people that keep them where they are.
Right.
So it's just a lot of different, it adds more obstacles to the situation. And
for me,
it just feels stronger. Yeah.
And that was the value of time for me, having kids. Because now it's like, it really gonna be worth it. So I think that was another reason why I applied my pressure for the whole little quarter thing for this year. was really John saying, like, you know, like, you give it a year of really trying, you know what I mean? You're gonna see the difference. So, that's what that came from, doing. And just having the kids is like, you gotta work. Otherwise, like, you're gonna have to look back at time that you missed. And I really try to cut all of my stuff that I do to the hours that really wouldn't affect that. But it is times where it does. Even to have to go work to be able to fund that. You know what I mean? So,
now, how old are they, though, your kids?
They toddlers. I don't wanna.
Mine's is 3.
Oh, so but you still have to be, like, the reason why I asked you because it's like, you still have to be active enough for them, running around and everything like that. Then on top of that, you record. You over here gotta do your music. You gotta turn around. You gotta do clothes. Then all of a sudden, she wanna play. They wanna play. Everybody wanna play. So
definitely. I don't write music at home.
Like, it's too much. It's too much.
For me, it's like I come home some days and do it, and she'll be like pulling at me, let's go play, and I'm trying to finish something. And I gotta, like, sometimes just gotta tell myself, like, you just gotta finish that later and just tend to her. But what I did recently to, like, just find a moment where we combine, I was saying I learned how to do her hair. Like, I was watching YouTube and learning how to do her hair. So now, like, we just take one day out the week, and I'll just, like, you know, comb her hair out, do everything, style it up, and just learn different styles. And she enjoyed it, because when people ask her, she's like, oh, my dad did her hair. I enjoy, you know, telling people I did her hair. And it's just like, I feel like that's like a little moment me and her can share.
Yeah, that's dope.
And, you know, I just try to put, I don't know, I enjoy it too. So it's just like, just taking that time to do stuff like that too. Like, it's stuff you got to think about now, because you can find yourself, like, getting lost in what you're doing or going to work.
Right.
And I'm tired, I don't want to play. Like, you know, kids got hella energy, so you're like,
exactly.
yo,
like chill.
I'm tired, like, not right now. I'm trying to chill. And it's just like, sometimes I gotta catch myself, because I'm like, damn, I'm being like grumpy to my daughter. It's like not her fault that I'm tired, you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be the way it is, but the way the system is set up at the moment, like, until I beat it, or until I, you know, structure myself in a way where this ain't the way I've got to wake up every day. Like, this is what it is, and that's not her fault, because she, like, really, they didn't ask us to be here. Yeah, they didn't ask us to be here, so it's like, we got to do what we got to do to, you know, improve the situation, really improve the position, like, improve our positions in life, to have more time with them and have more energy and just care about our health and stuff like that, because in going to a job and trying to take care of all these responsibilities that you get once you have a kid, you start to lose sight of self. Like, you start to eat different, you start to just, all right, I just got to make it to the next this, I just got to, you know, I got to take care of this, and then you start losing sight of yourself. So you really just got to remember that, you know, you don't got to, but pursue your dream, not only for yourself, but so that when you telling them to do something, they see that, you know, you trying to give them something that you tried to do, you know, because really, when I look back on what my parents tried to teach me, all they could teach me was what they knew. You know, go to college, get a job. So when I was saying, nah, I don't want to go to college, I want to start a business. Like, I know I'm smart enough to go, but I don't want to go. And they're like, bro, you smart, go. And I'm like, I don't want to go. And they like, oh, you just this, you, bruh, I don't see the value. You're like, y'all can't afford it. I already know that. Right. I don't get tuition, so like, I mean, I don't get financial aid because we like on the cusp. So I know our situation. So what am I going for? Right. Like, I just didn't understand the value of it. So it was just like, I want to, you know, take what I learned and just build on that, because they gave me what they knew. Now I got what I know. So what she gonna know at 17, hopefully it's gonna be take her half the time to get to where I am right now. You know what I mean? At 17, at 20, at whatever. So really, it's just like learning and struggling and going through those like experiences to be able to pass on.
All right, so I appreciate Johnny, Fresco, and Snax coming on to This Is Our Radio. First episode, California edition.
I didn't know this was the first episode.
This is the first episode. Kicked off the first episode, Cali edition.
Appreciate you having us be the first episode.
Groundbreaking. Cheers to This Is Our Radio, both editions. To the grand kickoff of Cali edition. DeadFreshCrew.com is where you can find everything Dead Fresh Crew. Like we said, what was it? What's the Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, Dead Fresh Crew. Johnny Fresco, Snax, etc.
Boom.
Oh.
Should be up on the screen like right here. Our Instagram.
Like this.
Alright, we're gonna put the pressure on. Put the pressure on. This is our radio. Name right here. Now,
DeadFreshCrew.com, he's been holding it.
yeah. Put him right here. Pick him up and move him over here. Now just play.
I've been hustling all day, and I came a long way. I'm still focused on my grind, and I'm working overtime, cause I know it's gon' pay. I've been hustling all day,